Good morning. It is definitely overdue for us to do a divine feminine and masculine reading. So let's start off with um, the energy that is consuming or surrounding the divine feminine at this time, okay? This message is general, may not resonate with everyone. However, this is for the feminine collective. So if you identify with the feminine on the twin flame journey, this message should resonate with you. So guys, angels and ancestors, can you please give us the energy that the feminine is currently taking on at this time? What energy, goddess energy, is the feminine currently taking on at this time? Energy the divine feminine is currently taking on at this time. Okay. Athena wanted to jump out. What goddess energy should the divine feminine? Thank you. Segment. You are stronger than you think you are, and your strength assures a happy outcome. Beautiful. Bottom of the deck is guiding children. Let's see if we can get another one. What other goddess energy is surrounding the divine feminine, or what other goddess energy should the divine feminine work with at this time? Energy the divine feminine should work with at this time, please. Or goddess energy. Thank you. It's like you have to be really straightforward. Freya. Bold. So far we have be strong and bold. Unleash your adventurous side. Take risks and be daring. She's got her little companion down there too. And Sekhmet has two lions next to her. The cards are pretty similar in color. So be strong. Bold. Powerful. Bottom of the deck is Hathor. Receptivity. Also in that same color family. And she's got like the Sphinx thing going on. What other goddess energy should the divine feminine work with at this time? What other goddess energy should the divine feminine work with at this time? What other goddess energy does the divine feminine need to work with at this time? Or should the divine feminine work with at this time? Thank you. Okay. Guinevere. True love. The romantic stirrings in your heart have propelled the universe to deliver great love to you. Bottom of the deck is Vesta, home. Your household situation is improving either through a move or a healthy change in the occupants. So let's just see. Actually, let's use this deck for the feminine. Let's see what's going on with you, feminine, at this current time. The Carters, Everything is Love, is playing in the background at this time. I honestly believe Beyonce and Jay-Z are twin flames based off of their birth charts. And just like everything that they've been through, it's like, I don't know. I feel like they are twin flames. How does the divine feminine currently feel about the masculine at this time? Something tells me that you're not too concerned with the masculine. Hermit comes out. You're looking in on yourself. You might be sending the masculine healing energy, but for the most part, I get that you are really just taking care of yourself, feminine. Masculines, if you're watching, the feminine is sending you healing energy, but she is focused more so on herself. Can we go dive a little deeper on the hermit here for the feminine? Oh, I just heard no. All right, so let's find out how the masculine currently feels about the feminine. How does the masculine currently feel about the feminine? Wow, Empress, bottom of the deck. How does the masculine currently feel about the feminine? Something tells me that if your masculine was not privy to the connection before, he is wide awake, or they are wide awake now. They definitely know about this connection now. They recognize who their feminine is. They probably haven't said anything to you, feminine, about this. I think they're a little bit on guard too. How does the masculine currently? Thank you. What did I say? Two of Swords comes out. They've had this awakening to the connection. If they weren't privy to it before, if they were, then they're right now trying to figure out how to come towards you. Bottom of the deck is the Fool. They're trying to figure out how to, trying to decide what the best course of action is to come towards you, because they really want this thing to take off. They've definitely been watching you on social media, period. Okay. All right. So what obstacles might the feminine face this week? Okay. So Four of Pentacles comes out in reverse. With the Six of Wands upright. So feminine, bottom of the deck, Knight of Wands. Okay, feminine, I feel like somebody is thinking they're tired of holding on to their, I don't want to say you're tired of you might be tired of holding on to this connection with the masculine. You're probably ready to just move forward, have fun with other people, or just move forward, period, in life, because you haven't been victorious in this connection with the masculine. At this time, you're thinking, I would rather go out and have fun. With the Knight of Wands being at the bottom of the deck, I feel like some of you are just I have saved myself sexually for the masculine. I'm not waiting no more. I'm not holding on to this no more. I'm not holding on to this connection anymore. I'm not holding on to my sacred sexuality for this person anymore. I'm moving forward because I know that I can be victorious elsewhere. And again, I mean, if you're sending them healing energy, why not? I think somebody else is super interested in you and they want to give you a solid offer. Maybe they've really communicated that they really like you and you're like, you know what? I'm just going to take a leap and move forward. Yeah, you're looking forward to the future. This can be an obstacle because it's your masculine is trying to make their way to you, feminine. So, but I mean, if you're tired of waiting, And the way this Knight of Wands is facing this six of Wands, I feel like the masculine may present themselves as somebody who is like sexually interested in you, even though it's more there. And I think that's going to turn you off. Like, I'm not saving myself. I didn't save myself just to have sex. Like, I really wanted this to be a connection. Another thing I got is that some of you guys are going to just entertain the masculine sexually and not really, or you feel like this is going to create a victorious connection between the two of you. It can, but with it being in the obstacle position, I feel like that's not what spirit really wants you to do. But let's see what the obstacle might be for the masculine. That's too many. For those of you that are considering cutting the connection and moving forward, this is going to bring great anxiety to the masculine because, like I said, they're watching your social media. So this is going to make them feel like they waited too long. Yeah. Well, whatever. The Five of Pentacles is at the bottom of the deck, which talks about feeling like lack, feeling like they don't have enough, feeling left out in the cold. But now the Eight of Swords is here at the bottom of the deck. Again, if for those of you that are thinking about cutting the connection and moving on, the masculine is definitely not happy about this. Seven of Wands comes out. What's funny is with the Six of Wands in your position and the Knight of Wands rushing forward, that would be Seven of Wands, right? They feel like they have a hold on this connection, like you're not going anywhere. That's their obstacle this week. They feel like they can take their time making this decision. And they really are taking their time because they've been thinking and overthinking about this, okay? Underneath that is judgment. Again, for those who were not privy to this connection before, they are definitely woke to the connection now. And then again, underneath that is the Five of Pentacles. So I think if you decide to move forward and cut the connection, this is going to just tear them up. Right now, that's not even on their radar. Right now, they're thinking they're on top of this. If they know about the connection, you know about the connection. Nobody's making any rash decisions. They're going to come your way as soon as they make the correct judgment. As soon as they choose the correct way to come towards you. So they're not even thinking that you're going to move forward. And for the ones that are like just going to approach you with sex, they feel like this is a great idea. This is an absolutely great idea. I'm going to present this to the feminine. Not very smart. Okay. So what's going to be the outcome for the feminine? Okay. Nope, I heard no. Sorry. Final outcome for the feminine in regards to the masculine this week. Yeah. Confusion. If you decide to open up and not hold on to the sexual like how you've been holding out sexually from the masculine, this is how you're going to be feeling. I think that you're going to be looking back on this like, what the heck just happened? I'm trying to see what I get from. So you have a choice. Yeah, see, underneath that is the Seven of Pentacles. Like, you put in all this hard work for this connection. Don't just give it away for sex because they think this is a good idea. They should have to work a little harder for it. You put in all the work to go within. You sent them healing energy. And yes, they may be privy to the connection now, but they still have work to do. The cards that come out, Death, the Sun, and the Seven of Cups. So it's like letting go of the connection and moving forward can bring you complete happiness. It may be hard. It may feel like your world is crashing down. You don't know where to start. It's like a rebirth, basically. But the Sun always comes out with the Death card. There it is. And then there it is again. Somebody will make you feel like a kid again. this can also be confusing because, like I said, the masculine now wants to come towards you, and it's like, what? I'm trying to move forward. Why are you here? Okay. And then if you decide to have sex with them, again, same thing. You may feel like this is a whole new, like this connection has been rebirthed, and this is amazing. You may get pregnant, so be careful. But then it causes confusion because the masculine thinks that it's okay to just have sex. So let's see what the sexual energy would be between you and the masculine should you decide to move forward in that way, and say, screw it. They are at least not running from me at this point in time. They are at least entertaining the idea of us sleeping together. Feminine, you guys are smarter than that, okay? Be strong, be bold. You are stronger than you think you are, and your strength assures a happy outcome, okay? Keep that in mind. Something else I just noticed. Let me show you guys this. The way this Nine of Swords is looking at this Six of Wands, or Nine of Wands is looking at the Six of Wands. It's almost like I was so close to being victorious. Why did I do that? Like almost like a regretful feeling. And now at this point, like I really want to cut the connection. Like the Nine of Wands is the wounded warrior. Like they've had about enough. They have like one more fight left in them before they're like, screw this. Okay. Spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Can we get the sexual energy between the feminine and the masculine, please? I feel like some of you guys know this is like your heart's desire. This is the person, your masculine is who your heart beat, like that's who your heart beats for. That's who you feel bold with. You feel sexy with this person. Especially with Freya here, unleash your adventurous side, take risks and be daring. But reading that, I don't get vibes that say take a risk and sleep with the masculine. I get more like take a risk and date around and see what that yields, because the masculine still has a lot of work to do. They've awakened, but there was no hermit here for them. You sent healing energy their way, but there was no hermit or anything that said, okay, they've had enlightenment. They've been enlightened to the connection, and they want to, and all of the offers are page offers. And I honestly feel like they still are tied somewhere to either a karmic, or something is going to be holding them back from like fully coming into union with you. So be careful, feminine. One more shuffle. But they're getting balanced, so that's good. They just have more healing to do, and you don't want that to ruin all the healing that you've been doing. Sexual energy between the feminine and masculine, please. Obviously, we're going to go with, actually, no, we'll just read it how it comes out. Sexual energy between the feminine and masculine, please. Thank you. Yeah, see, we're still in the page sectors with the masculine, the Knave of Swords, which is the Page of Swords. Somebody that's spying, or somebody who doesn't have the best communication. And how can they communicate if they just woke up to this connection, or are just entertaining the idea that this connection could be like the mother lode? You know what I mean? Two of Pentacles comes out. Again, juggling. So they have the Two of Swords, remember? Trying to come up with a clear idea of how to make this decision to come towards you. Now they have the Two of Pentacles. So they're juggling this offer with the Knave of Swords. They don't know how to communicate it. It would be nice to hear their thoughts. It would be nice to hear their thoughts. I will say that. Especially finding out how they woke up to this connection, what took them so long even. The Hierophant is here. So they're thinking about you. And like I said, I still feel like they're connected to somebody else, but they're thinking about you, at least sexually. I would say more than sexually, honestly. What else can you give us for sexual energy between the feminine and masculine, please? They really just want to touch you. Like, I don't know if you guys are in contact or have seen each other recently, but your aroma, whether it was like something in the past when you guys were together, or if you guys are talking now, the aroma of you is like so scintillating to them. They love your scent. And they really just want to touch you. Thank you. Ten of Pentacles with the Knave of Chalices. Again, another page. I told you guys. You see how he's writing words down and then crumpling up the paper? Like they've thought about this over and over. Remember? They're thinking about this heavy. They thought about how to present this offer, this profession of love to you. Oh, like they're trying to figure out how to present their emotions to you, and they don't quite know how to do it yet because they're still in the page. They're still in the page stages of this awakening to the connection, or at least the awakening to the idea that this connection is top of the top. Okay, and they cannot get the words. They cannot find the correct words. Or at least to them, they're not finding the correct words because they want to make sure it comes out right. Yeah. Queen of Pentacles. Three of Chalices. Oh, and Judgment. They know that they're bound to you. And they want to celebrate the Ten of Pentacles. They know that you're the one. They do know that you're the one. They just don't know how to say this to you. They don't know how to present this spiritual awakening that they've had to you. Like, how can they probably honestly don't think that you know how much they really like think about. They don't think that you know how much they think about, love, care for you. So they're trying to find the right words to communicate this to you. What else can you give us for the divine feminine and masculine in regards to sexual energy? Thank you. Wheel of Fortune, bottom of the deck. Knight of Pentacles, again, slow moving energy. Knight of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck is the Wheel of Fortune. Let me show you the Wheel of Fortune card, okay? Because the Wheel of Fortune has 3 women in it. So my thing is, I feel like the masculine has had 3 women in his life or their life that has really, the masculine's had 3 feminine types in his life or their life in the past. And one was kind of like a fling. Another may have been the wife or somebody that they were in a serious relationship with. But the cream of the crop has always been you, feminine. And even this woman, the one that's the wife, knows it. They know about you. They know about, and you see how exposed the feminine is. I feel like they know about you, feminine, because maybe the masculine has spoken your name. Maybe the masculine has, I don't know, brought you up in one way or another. And this one, I feel like she's, not that she's irrelevant, but this is somebody that maybe the masculine had fun with and really thought about as like a counterpart in their younger years. Perhaps they dated in high school, somebody that was like a first love to them. Then they married or got into a serious relationship with this woman, this feminine type here. However, you have always been the one that they feel the most comfortable with. They feel like you exposed yourself the most to them, and they feel like you are the one who their soul connects with the most. Okay? And they want to offer, you see this fruit that's in his hand? If they don't already have children, they would love for you to bear their children. Even if it's not children. They really want to offer you something. The Knight of Pentacles talks about really taking your time, though. Again, that goes back to the Two of Pentacles and the Two of Swords. Trying to figure it out. Trying to figure out how to tell you this. Trying to figure out how to come towards you. Okay? So let's get one more card for the sexual energy between you and the masculine. This is such an impromptu reading. I didn't know what to expect. It's like I picked up the cards. I picked up the goddess energy cards, and all of a sudden I was like, let's just record and see what's going on with the feminine. Can we get one more card in regards to sexual energy between the masculine and feminine, please? Ooh, the Knave of Wands again. With the Hanged Man. Okay, so Queen of Pentacles, bottom of the deck. It's funny because the song Boss by the Carters is playing in the background, and that's what I get when I look at this. They think that you're just, like I said, on your shit. Especially if they're watching you, they know you're on your shit. The cards that come out, sorry, this is going to drive me nuts. The Hanged Man and the Knave of Wands. Again, page energy. But I find it interesting that all the cards, he's like falling over her. He's approaching the feminine. Feminine, you've done the work. Let him come. Let the masculine come to you. And all of these cards, the masculine is like falling at the feminine's feet. Let him come to you. He knows who you are. The Hanged Man talks about, again, an enlightening moment, being stuck in a position. There's a lot of cards here for the masculine that suggest that they're just kind of in this state of mind where they're really trying to figure things out. The Hanged Man, the Two of Swords, the Two of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles. They're really trying to take their time because, again, they're in page form. The Knave of Wands. Like they have the ideas, but they don't know how to express the ideas. They have the idea that they want to like express that they want to date you, but how do they say that to you? So, I mean, should we get a romance angel for this? Do we have room for it? Let's just make a little room right here. Can you give us advice for the feminine in regards to the masculine, please? I'm so anal about cards. I'm like, can y'all please just not get crazy while I shuffle? And of course they're trying to. Please don't. Please don't. Okay. Can we get romance angel advice for the feminine in regards to the masculine or this twin flame connection, please? All in all, feminine, you've done the work. It's your turn to sit back and relax. Do you? If you feel like you don't even want to hold on to the connection anymore, by all means, let it go. At the end of the day, it's going to be what it's going to be, right? The twin flame journey is one of a choice. You don't have to be with your twin flame. You can choose to be with a life partner or a soulmate. You don't have to be with your twin flame. Okay, what advice can we give the feminine in regards to the masculine? What advice can we give to the feminine in regards to the masculine? Advice for the feminine, please. Ooh. Advice for the feminine in regards to the masculine, please. Heart-to-heart conversations. Advice for the feminine in regards to the masculine, please. Just at the end of the day, feminine, the energy that is surrounding you, the energy that is yours for the taking at this time is Sekhmet, Freya, and Guinevere. So be strong, be bold. This is true love. You don't have to rush or open up or do anything that you feel like is going to appease them, because they're falling over you. They've been awakened to this. Again, heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other, which they're trying to figure out how to do. The card that comes out is passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. If you guys feel the need to entertain the masculine sexually, that's completely fine. I just don't want anybody to put themselves out there physically and get their emotions hurt, okay? Because like I said, they're still in the knave, the pentacle, or the page phase. Chemistry, of course. This is your twin. There's gonna be chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. So all of these cards are suggesting that there is a huge, with passion and chemistry, there's a lot of sexual tension between you and the masculine. Okay, they're probably thinking of you so much that it's like that telepathic. Like you're thinking a lot. You're thinking a lot about them because they're thinking so much about you. Again, attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. I would say fully enjoy the moments of them falling all over you. I just heard that they're going to do something like, if you don't know that they're watching your social media, somebody's going to end up accidentally liking a picture or something. Like you're going to get a notification, and they probably do it on an accident. So, anything else in regards to advice for the feminine? Any other advice for the feminine? I keep seeing codependency. Again, feminine. Bottom of the deck is retreat. And then free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. Exactly. Don't let this offer of sex that they may present to you detour you from all the work that you've done, okay? You guys are worth more. All right, so that's going to be the feminine reading for the week. I'll be back next week, I hope. I still have to do individual signs for love this week. And then life path reading. So this is going to be a busy week for my channel. If you haven't already, please subscribe, like this, comment if you're on the twin flame journey and this resonates.